I'm so glad you're here, Storytime friends. Let's wake up Shelly so we can get started. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Shelly. Ooh, she's barely moving. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Shelly. Oh, I was having a good dream. You were? What were you dreaming about? Oh, I was dreaming about all my Storytime friends and the library and the sun outside. Well, we do have the sun outside, and we do have our friends here in a way, so let's read a book. Today we're going to start with You're Here for a Reason by Nancy Tillman. And it's true, you are here for a reason. You're here for a reason. You certainly are. The world would be different without you by far. If not for your hands and your eyes and your feet, the world, like a puzzle, would be incomplete. Even the smallest of things that you do blossom and multiply far beyond you. A kindness, for instance, may triple for days, or set things in motion in different ways. It travels much farther than you'll ever know, under the treetops, over the snow, till it's wandered and fluttered and floated and twirled, making things happen all over the world. You're here for a reason. It's totally true. You're part of a world that is counting on you. So don't be too worried if some days fall flat. Good things can happen even from that. Life can be tricky, there isn't a doubt. You'll skin your knees trying to figure it out. But life works together, the good and the bad, the silly and awful, and happy and sad, to paint a big picture we can't always see, a picture that needs you most definitely. Remember that next time a day goes all wrong. To somebody else, you will always be strong. Even a snail? Yes, you can even be strong by helping people. And that ball that you lose or that kite you let go could make someone's day. You just never know. You're here for a reason. If you think you're not, I would just say that perhaps you forgot. A piece of the world that is precious and dear would surely be missing if you weren't here. If not for your smile and your laugh and your heart, this place we call home would be minus a part. Thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness times 2. I just can't imagine a world without you. And it's true. God made us each special, and He made us in a very special world that we can enjoy. Yes. All right, let's sing our song that we sang last week so we can learn it a little more. Would you like to watch so I can do the hand motions? Sure. Here you go, Shelly. I'll set you over here. All right, let's give it a try. In the beginning, God made the seas and the forests filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and at the top He placed the sky. God's fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. And in the middle He had lots of fun. He made the hippo who weighs a ton. Hip, 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 hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made us. Hip, 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 hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made us. I'm glad He made you and that you're with us today. All right, Shelly, that was fun. I'm glad He made snails. I'm glad He did too. All right, now we're going to read from our Bible. Let's see. We read about God creating the world and everything being good. Here. This time we're going to read about the first sad day. In the very beginning, when God made the world and everything was good, there were no sad days. God made the beautiful Garden of Eden for Adam and Eve to enjoy and take care of. Adam and Eve loved one another, and God was never far away, so they were very happy. And I bet all the snails liked all those plants. I'm sure they did. God said they could eat any of the juicy fruit from the trees in the garden, all except one. That would not be good for them. If they ate it, bad things would happen. But there is always someone who wants to spoil things. One sunny day, the stinky snake came and hissed in Eve's ear. Take no notice of what God says. He's just being mean. The fruit of the tree is good to eat. It will make you as clever as God. Uh-oh. Yep. Eve looked at the tree with its rosy, juicy fruit. She wanted to be as clever as God, so she reached up to pick it. And she ate. Eve gave some to Adam, and he ate the fruit too. But that very evening when God came to talk to them, they both hid. Why are you hiding from me? God said. Have you eaten the fruit of the tree I told you not to touch? Don't blame me, Adam said, ashamed. It's all Eve's fault. Don't blame me, Eve said, making excuses too. It's all the snake's fault. God looked stern and very sad. Then the snake will be punished, God said. But you have not done as I told you. You wanted your own way, and now everything is spoiled. I meant you always to be happy, but now things will hurt you and make you sad. I wanted you to live here with me always, but now you must go away, and you can't come back. You will have to work hard. You will grow old, and one day you will die. And so it was. Adam and Eve were very sad, but God was sadder still because he loved them so. Oh, that's very sad. Yes, but remember, Shelly, what we learned in our first book. God can make good things even from sad things. Later, many years later, God would send his son, Jesus, so that we can all be forgiven and we can be in heaven one day and we can live forever. Wow! And God showed us his love in that way. And when there are sad things that happen now, we can help others feel happy and remind them of the good things. And that's very good. All right. To finish up, let's sing about how Jesus loves us. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. And I hope you never forget how much Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time. Bye!